Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making 3 beautiful Christmas garland using simple materials you probably already have at home. These are the kind of DIYs that instantly make your space feel warm and handmade without spending much at all. We will turn all pages into charming 3D stars, grade A Scandinavian-inspired snowflake and tree garland, finished with a minimal natural bead garland that ties everything together. They are quick, beginners friendly, and look so high-end when they are finished. So grab a cup of something warm to get cozy and let's craft some beautiful holidays decor. For the first project, we're making a simple and elegant Christmas garland using air dry clay and a few natural touches. I start by rolling out some air dry clay to about half a centimeter thick, then used cookie cutters in the shapes of snowflakes and Christmas tree to cut out my ornaments. I also made a small hole at the top of each ornament for threading later and let them dry completely. Usually it takes 1 to 2 days, depending on your clay. Once they were fully dry, I gently sanded the edges to make them nice and smooth. Next it was time for painting. I'm using white acrylic paint, but you can choose any color you like. To make them even more festive, you can add a bit of glitter, whatever style fits your decor. made a little clusters of greenery. I used full pine and a few sprigs of rosemary for a natural rustic look. I also added small metal bells. It's such an easy way to bring in texture and a hint of sparkle. To assemble everything, I took a piece of twine and tied each ornament along the string, alternate with my greenery clusters and bells. I finished each one with a small bow made from a thin string. It ties everything together beautifully and instantly makes the garland feel more festive and complete. And that's it, a minimalistic handmade Christmas garland that looks lovely on the mantle, hanging from the floating shelf, or decorating kitchen cabinets, doors. Simple, natural, and full of cozy charm. Let's move on to the second project, and for this one I'm reusing pages from an old book. I love giving all materials a second life, and the printed text adds such a pretty vintage look. Start by tracing a simple star shape onto the book pages, and for this you'll need a lot of stars. Cut them out carefully. The neater the edges, the cleaner your final look will be. Now take one star, place a bit of glue in the center and lay a piece of jute string right across the middle. Then glue another star on top and another over that. Make sure to only glue them together in the center so you can fold and spread the layers later. Repeat this process along your string. Once you've completed the whole garland, gently pull the sides of each stars apart to create a soft 3D effect. It gives the stars a beautiful handmade dimension. I love how the star sits along the jute string, just floating there, soft, natural and airy. It drapes so nicely over the shelves and mirror or even the Christmas tree branches. The final garland is all about natural materials, simple wooden beads and rings in different sizes. Cut a long piece of jute string, then start threading the beads, mixing large and smaller ones to create a soft organic patterns. You can add wooden rings here and there for extra texture and interest.
Once you are happy with the look, tie off both ends securely and hang it up. The mix of different bead size gives this such a soft organic rhythm, and the woodsy rings add just the right amount of texture. Everything feels warm and earthy, the kind of decor that brings a calm Scandinavian touch to your space. Let me know in the comment which garland you would hang in your home. If you love natural cozy decor like this, tap the like button and it really helps the channel grow. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.